The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Friends and neighbors out there listening tonight, we hope that you're putting your hands on the radio and getting the full impact of this message that's coming down to you.
I tell you what, if you would, put your hands on the radio right now.
Lay your hands on the radio. Lay your hands on the radio there in the home.
Put your head on the radio.
Welcome to Dad Max with TC and Lydia Elliott.
Well, here we are. We find ourselves again out on the internet wasteland, the first ever father-daughter podcast broadcasting. No, we're not a podcast. You know, we're a show, Lydia. This is a show.
Yeah.
By God, we're a radio show. And you know what? We've already lit up the votive candles. We've got the votives going, right? And so we're going to ward off bad terrestrial radio shows. This is the show that actually proves that a 13-year-old girl and her dad, which is kind of like 1.5 people, can do a better show than 2 grown-ass adults in the morning on radio. I will tell you that.
I agree.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get a praise hallelujah, Lydia?
Hallelujah.
Okay, there we go. All right, so the show is now happening. It's in full effect right now. Lydia has something to share with the rest of us. Lydia, what was it you said just minutes before cracking the mic?
I'm hungry.
And there we have it, folks. Surprise, surprise. The 13-year-old is hungry. Lydia, now, you're also a woman. Are you cold?
Little.
Hi. So we're already off to a great start. She's cold and she's hungry and she's here before a microphone now. And this is pretty much Lydia's birthday show. So we could celebrate your birthday on the show. I want to say podcast, radio broadcast, radio podcast. I like radio podcast. I like radio yoga. We're going to be doing radio yoga today on our radio yoga mat here today. Salutating seagull, and we have pets. We have a dog here in the studio. Now, it is the pet episode as well. Now, we could not bring your cat in today. Now, why is your cat not here today, Lydia?
I don't know. Nobody brought her.
Oh, see, not nobody. You didn't bring her.
I didn't know that was today.
You see how much you love your animal and you care for your animal?
I didn't know that was
You
today.
forgot about her. Lydia, how's her litter box?
Hey, nobody reminded me still. I'm trying to win
still
this
waiting
argument.
on that answer to the question. Lydia, how's that litter box?
I want to know why nobody reminded me, because I was actually really excited to bring her.
Oh, I'm sorry that I have to remind you of your furry little friend that you were supposed to be celebrating on the
podcast with the pets was today.
First of all, it's a radio show, Lydia, okay? And
Whatever.
Second of all, how's the litter box?
Fine.
No, I guarantee you it is not fine. All right, we have questions of the night that need answered. And we're going to get since the dog Abby is here, Abby has been featured on the podcast at the Facebook page, facebook.com/dadmax with TC and Lydia. I got it right. All right, so Abby, we're going to do a trick with Abby. Abby, this dog is just sleeping. Seriously.
I can relate.
This is, can we get the dog a shot of Red Bull? They make Red Bull for dogs? Anything? But this dog is not like a guard dog. This dog just holds down furniture. That's really all this dog is supposed to do.
Don't
right?
they make wine for cats?
I
Isn't that a thing? I
know.
swear I heard that was a thing.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Cats have so many problems already.
Yep.
Why not add alcoholism, feline alcoholism to the list of cat problems and cat troubles? Okay, so we have 2 questions of the night, 1 and 2. That's right, count them, 1 and 2. Question number 1, what was the first R-rated movie you saw that was sanctioned by your parents?
That was sanctioned?
Yeah, your parents said it was okay. Like, it was okay to go see this rated R movie.
Oh, I
Now,
know.
Lydia?
I know.
What? Did I take you to a rated R movie?
Yeah, you took me to a rated R movie that we didn't know was rated R.
God, I'm not good at this. I'm not very good at this.
Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Did I did take you to see that.
Yeah,
okay.
you did.
So, but I mean, there was just...
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. It was a good movie. There was one scene where I was like, oh boy, what did I do?
Yeah.
Why did I bring my daughter here to see Zombie Dog on the big screen? Oh my God, why? And so, Lydia, I'll tell you this. This all stems from Corey Feldman. Now, a lot of people are interested in the coming war with Corey Feldman.
Oh, yeah.
And if I'm going to meet Corey Feldman on the battlefield of the wasteland here, I'm going to suit up to disarm Corey Feldman. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about, Corey Feldman. And actually, my first film that was an R-rated movie, sanctioned by my parents, Lydia, was a Corey Feldman movie. Do you know which one?
Gremlins.
No,
Oh.
that's not R-rated. It wasn't R-rated. Now, some people thought that movie should have been rated R.
Yeah.
But no. And I can tell you your first Corey Feldman movie that you ever saw in your life, Lydia.
Wasn't it Gremlins?
It was not Gremlins.
God,
All right, question number 2 of the night. Parents of car riders, how many hours a week do you spend in car line at school, for Christ's sake? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just stop the madness. We went to go check you out of school early.
Not checking it.
Last week? Oh, no, we picked you up right after school, okay?
At the car rider line.
Now, school lets out at what time, Lydia?
3:46.
3:46. All right, 3:46. So I suggested that we get to your school at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the GF, the fiance, okay, she was like, yeah, we still got time. It's only 3 o'clock. I'm like, no, we need to go now. And we pulled up at 3 o'clock at your school, thinking she thought we'd be first in line. She was dead wrong. There were already people in line 45 minutes prior to school even letting out. Who has the time to just go sit around and wait for their kid to get out of school?
Stay-at-home parents.
What? What is that? And you hate car. Just so you know, Lydia hates you, car riders. Okay, just so you know.
If you're one of my friends and you're car riders, then no, I don't hate you, obviously.
Why do you hate car riders? What's your problem? Because their parents love them enough to show up every day at school and make some effort.
No, it's not just like people that are car riders. It's just car riding in general.
You don't like car riding?
No, at my school, it's just awful.
Well, tell everybody how you get home and how you get to school in the morning.
I ride the bus.
Yeah! Let's hear it for public transportation.
Ooh, yeah!
You know, Lydia, I tell you what, some of the best friends I ever met in my life. Best friends to this day. I met on the bus.
Shout out to Miss Melanie Roberts that drives my bus.
And with that, Lydia, I say throw the boomerang. Are you ready?
Yes.
Throw the boomerang. Let's head on out to the wasteland, the internet wasteland. Okay, here we go. It's Dad Max, is it? Lydia, what happened to the boomerang? Throw it again.
Oh my God.
Could you throw it again? There we go.
There we go.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
You have to, no, you really do. You have to love live radio. This is great. Now, are we also, what is happening here? What happened?
Oh my God, give it to me.
Okay, Lydia, you go ahead and do this. We tried to switch roles tonight, and I was going to do this, and she was like, you sure you got this, Dad? I'm like, yeah, I got this, no problem. That's what happens.
Okay,
That's what happens when Dad does it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop, Lydia, and I'm going to let Lydia. Lydia, you ready? Throw the boomerang. Here we go. You know what? You know what I think? I think it's the speaker. I think it's the speaker.
God, the speaker.
I think it is the speaker. This is low tech.
I'm so sorry.
This is really happening. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, things happen. Yeah?
What do we do?
Lydia, did you just curse on the show again?
I said the word damn. My teachers say that in class. That's not a curse word.
I want names. What teacher says that in class?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. So, Lydia, try it again. Let's try this. Go ahead and plug it in. Why don't you plug it in right there? And we'll get the show started with the proper theme music. God, and someone, could you send me a text? Thank you. Someone's sending me text right now. Let me go ahead and put my phone on vibrate or silent. Here we go. All right.
It's still not playing.
It's still not playing?
Still not playing.
This is madness, I tell you. Madness!
Dad, Magnus.
No. Okay. All right. So if we don't have the proper music,
whatever.
Give me this. Give me this, Lydia. Can I have this?
No.
Are you going to do it through the phone?
There
All right,
we
here
go.
we go. Okay, now we can do it. Now we can roll along. And we're surprised we couldn't get Corey Feldman on the show. Okay. Yes. You need to put it over here, Lydia. There we go. All right. So now it's time once again for Dad Max. That's right, post-apocalyptic parenting for you and you. I say welcome to Dad Max. Parenting, post-apocalyptic style for the internet wasteland. And if you're thinking the word parent is a noun, you're wrong. Parent is a verb, as in to parent. And this is a podcast that will not, I repeat, not make you a better parent. But if you got kids, I'm telling you, you better parent. And now I want to introduce my 13-year-old daughter, who knows everything, and she's the reason that keeps me from working blue and minding my curse words. Lydia Elliott. Lydia, welcome.
Hello.
All right, so here we go. Now we're officially going to kick off the podcast, and I want to start with an open letter to Corey Feldman. Now, Lydia, did you see the post on Facebook about?
Yeah, I didn't. I did not appreciate it.
Well, okay, now, do you even know who Corey Feldman is? When I asked you the other day, did you know?
No.
All right, now, again, I just want to remind Corey, did you feel the other shoe hit the floor just now? A 13-year-old who's turning 14 this weekend did not know who you were. Now, that should really hit you on the ground there. I mean, you should be hitting the ground like running, and you are, and I saw that you were coming to New Orleans for a show with your band. So what did I do, Lydia? I reached out. You know, I mean, look, first of all, I need to explain something. And it was this. I will read verbatim, Lydia, the tweet that I sent out to Corey Feldman, all right, and his response. All right, so here we go, folks, and we're talking about the Corey Feldman, all right? You might have seen him in Goonies, the Today Show. Okay, Lydia, you still haven't seen Goonies yet?
No.
What the hell is right? Yeah, I'm a terrible parent.
Exactly.
All right, so here's what I tweeted at Corey Feldman, and I said, "Hey, Corey, I am host of a New Orleans area podcast. Would you do phone interviews soon? Promote show in New Orleans, all right?" And Corey Feldman responded at TC Elliott. He said, "Those things are set up through my publisher, okay? But I generally don't do podcasts unless it's a favor or it's got over 500,000 listeners." I think he meant to say 500,000.
Maybe he meant to say 500.
We have more than 500 listeners.
Exactly.
And combined, we might even have more than 500,000. I'd have to talk with Joe up there
Combined?
up there in Beantown. He's the bean counter.
All I want to say is, I think you should do that, because this is a favor, like, for me, for somebody who doesn't know who Corey Feldman is. It would have been a favor for him to...
You see that, Corey Feldman? It was a favor.
It was a favor, and you declined it, and now, guess what? My birthday's in a few days, and you upset me. I'm joking.
Well, it's true. I mean, we wanted to have, we aspire for D-list celebrities. I mean, with the D-listers delight. That's what I'm all about, trying to get Getty Watanabe on this show. And Getty, please, God, if you're listening, if anybody knows him, we want the interview with you. You know who Getty Watanabe is, Lydia?
No.
Long Duck Dong from 16 Candles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So Long Duck Dong, we want him on the show. And I swear to God, Corey, if we can't get you, we'll get Long Duck Dong.
We're gonna get Long Duck Dong.
But I mean, he doesn't do podcasts unless Corey Feldman doesn't do podcasts unless it's over 500,000 listeners. And I'm taking that sort of at his word, because I don't know if it's over 500,000 listeners. I don't know what he was trying to say. And I made some comments about, well, he left out a zero, the other zero's him. Maybe he meant 500,000, maybe he meant 50,000 listeners.
Okay, I just thought of something, but it's just like, what if there's a podcast that has over 500,000 or whatever?
Well, see, then he would make another excuse saying, well, it's not a favor.
Well, no, but then it's just like, what if there was a podcast, but they didn't want Corey Feldman?
Well, that's why I was just trying to help him out and promote his show. I mean, here's the thing.
Good try.
Corey, I wasn't actively pursuing you, brah. Okay, I mean, I saw you on the Today Show, and at the time, when you went on the Today Show, and you were internet famous, and I think, I'm thinking you had an emotional breakdown after all of the negative comments on the social media. I mean, didn't I read somewhere that he was, like, really upset, suicidal, crying over people's, like, making fun of him on his Today Show appearance?
Oh, God, somebody making fun of a celebrity? That never happens. What?
There's my daughter. Okay, so, Corey, I had a morning show when you went on the Today Show. And I wasn't trying to get you then. I wasn't trying to get you, on my morning radio show. And I just figured, well, hey, if you're not gonna, I wasn't even thinking anything. I wasn't thinking about you at all. I'm sorry, Corey. But when I saw that you were coming to New Orleans with your band of angels, I thought that, well, here's the thing. I could just have Corey on by phone, 5 to 8 minutes. Like, dude, what would have been would you have been so inconvenienced by just having a phone conversation for 5 to 8 minutes. And, I was actually just reaching out trying to help you, Corey Feldman, with an upcoming New Orleans show. Seriously. And I think the show is coming up in July. And, I know. I'm not even going to say where it's at now. But I didn't even want tickets to your show. I didn't want backstage passes, and to me, it's just like, when you got an invite, it just seemed like you were a little scared to do a show that was too small. Like it was like it's beneath you. And yeah, man, we've done the show for a whole month now. We've actually a new podcast. We're a new radio show. Whatever you want to call us, but we're new. We've been at it a month. Man, we're growing, okay? Someday we're going to be huge.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do celebrities that are like D-list celebrities, why do they think that like some of them are very relevant still?
They're used to it.
Oh, poor things.
I mean,
we'll pat them on the back.
I guess so, but even if I became, and I had the luxury of being a D-lister celebrity, God, here's crossing my fingers hoping someday. Oh, God.
But don't act like...
No, but here's even if I made it big, Lydia, if anybody asked me to do a podcast, I would do it.
Exactly.
I would do it.
You're a nice person.
Well, and I don't forget, where I came from.
Yeah.
I really don't. And here's the thing, I didn't think, I know we're a new show and you never heard of us,
but we're a new growing show.
And we don't have 500, we don't have 500,000 listeners, Corey Feldman,
Like we just started.
So why are you scared to come on a smaller show? That's what I don't understand. It seems like you'd be a little apprehensive, you didn't have a problem going on the Today Show, but a smaller show, oh no, I can't do that. Like, really? Here's the thing, man, I wasn't even gonna make fun of you.
Okay, how long are we gonna rant about this guy?
Because this is my open letter to Corey Feldman, and I wasn't gonna do I wasn't gonna ask you about. I swear to God, and even if you come on this show,
I think he's going with Who Wants You Now.
maybe, but if you come on the show, Corey, I swear I'm not gonna ask you anything about drugs. I'm not gonna ask you about the dead Corey. I'm not gonna ask you about Michael Jackson. What I want to know is because when you went on the Today Show, I saw that was really, they were talking about the jacket you were wearing looked like Michael Jackson and, you got some moves like Jackson and all that. That's so stupid. I want to know the real Corey Feldman. Is that wrong? Am I not allowed to ask? Hey, Corey, this is a show about parenting. Do you have kids? Well, guess what I found out today? Guess what? Lydia, I'm talking to you. Could you stop looking at your phone?
I'm trying to look for D-list celebrities.
Oh, no, not right now. Getty Watanabe and Corey Feldman is all we can handle right now.
No, okay. I want more.
But listen, I found out today Corey Feldman has a kid.
Oh?
He has a kid about your age. Runs track somewhere in the West Coast, Los Angeles, maybe. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Corey Feldman, you come on the show, I'll ask you about your kid. And you know what? There's a great subject matter with you, my friend, in your films. Because I will share this, and I just want to talk about movies and parenting, and the first R-rated movie that was sanctioned by your parents. And let me just tell you this, Lydia, my first R-rated movie that I had to beg and sell my parents on, please, I've got to go see this movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was Stand By Me. Stand By Me, okay? With Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman's in it. Now, do you know that film, Lydia?
No.
You don't know about that? You don't know?
No.
You don't know that?
I was really trying to think if I've ever seen that, but no.
Okay, it's a great film, written based on the story by Stephen King. Corey Feldman's in it, and you've got Wesley Crusher, and you've also got River Phoenix, who's no longer with us. Okay, so it was a great film. And Jerry O'Donnell. Hey, Jerry O'Donnell, who's still acting out there. And anyway, I told my parents, I said, look, one of my friends already saw this movie, and they said it was okay. Now, parents always say, I don't care what your friends are doing or what they... But see, in this instance, I had to really sell my mom on, Mom, I understand it's just a movie about growing up. It was written by Stephen King. We love Stephen King. A friend of mine named Josh Fontenot saw the movie first, came back to school, started making all these references about the movie. I was lost. I didn't have anything to riff on, and I didn't know any of the quips. And when I told my parents that, look, Mom, I've got nothing to riff on, I need the inside jokes from the dialogue of the movie, so can I please go see this R-rated movie?
And she let you?
And she was like, you don't have quips? You don't have any points of reference? Okay.
Wait, quips?
Quips.
What are quips?
Look it up, Lydia. All right, so she let me go, and we went as a group, like the friends. We must have been 6th, 7th grade. 6th or 7th grade. And just R-rated movie. And the soundtrack. We had the soundtrack for that damn movie, too. And it was the first time we'd really gotten into, like, Buddy Holly and listening to, like, music from the 50s. But see, Corey, if you came on the show, that's one thing we could talk about. Just one thing. Stand By Me. What it was like. What was the first R-rated movie that you saw, with or without your parents? And, has your kid, you found out that my kid, and Corey Feldman's kid, by the way, Lydia, is about your age. Really is.
I know you said that.
So I don't know if he took him to go see Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Let's hope.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I feel like it would have been better if it was a father and son thing, like if they saw it together.
That movie or what?
Maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I just thought when I found out Corey Feldman was a dad, I was like, perfect! You should come on this show.
It's called Dad Max for a reason.
And see, I didn't know that you had kids, Corey. I didn't know you had a kid. And here's the thing. Nobody knew. Nobody knew that you had a kid. You know why?
Maybe he was trying to keep it secret?
Maybe, but you know what? Nobody knows the real Corey Feldman. And that's what I want to get to. So I actually have more respect for you now, Corey, as a father. Because, let me just say this. There are a ton of self-aggrandizing whores in Hollywood and Los Angeles, and I just thought you were being one of them with your band, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and do my music thing, and look, Corey, I can forgive you if John Lennon fans can forgive you for your version of Imagine. I think that I can be the bigger man, and I can forgive you for not jumping on the Dad Max with TC and Lydia bandwagon here. But think about it.
I feel bad because I haven't heard the Who's Imagine version. So
well, if we get the speakers working here, maybe we can actually listen to that. So we may play some of your music on the show today, Corey. But I mean, look, here's the thing. I see why you're doing it now. You're a parent. You got a kid out there. I love that. But you're gonna look at my numbers and say, well, I can't go on that show. It's too small. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So there we have it. Yeah, there we have it. Whatever. But the ball is in your court, Corey Feldman. I leave it with you, but Stand By Me, that was my first R-rated sanctioned film, and I'm asking you what's yours right now at facebook.com/dadmax with TC and Lydia. So we go there and we read some of the comments, Lydia. Here's, are you ready for this? Here we go. All right, we got 2 comments already on the R-rated. Now, Trina Stafford Carey says, I am pretty sure that at 33 years old, my old-fashioned parents still would disapprove of me seeing an R-rated movie. Wow. Okay, so she goes, funny story. At 15 years old, I snuck in with some friends to see The Matrix.
Whoa.
Oh boy, I just felt old. Which was rated R. I didn't think The Matrix was rated R, but wow. And she goes on to say, Lydia, and my dad just had a feeling I wasn't where I should be, so he had a manager go into all the theaters and stop the movies playing and call my name. Trina? Is there an underage Trina in here?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so dad embarrassing.
That's awful.
Oh, she said I was in the last theater and was drug out in front of pretty much my entire school. I have still never seen The Matrix. Wow, she must have had like a Lee Harvey Oswald moment. This is it. There she is in the black chair. Get her, Wow. Okay, so the embarrassing stuff that dads can do. Lydia, back in the day, though, if a parent would go buy the ticket for the kids, like they could just go in. Like back then, it was like people didn't care. It was the 80s, and like, you want to go see a rated R movie? Okay, your parents brought the ticket. That's fine. Go ahead, just go.
I'm jealous because back in the day people didn't care, but now everybody cares too much.
Well, and here's the thing. Rated R movies back then were a little stiffer than they are now. Like, rated R today is like, it's not really rated R.
Nudity and...
Maybe if that. Nudity? What is nudity? They don't even do that anymore. But back in the 80s, it was pretty prevalent. So, Brittany OMG says Pretty Woman was her first...
That's a rated R movie?
Yes, honey, you can go see the movie about the prostitute that lands a rich guy and makes all her dreams come true.
I didn't know that's what the movie was about.
It's pretty much Cinderella for who was. Yes, thank you. All right, Allison Badley says Blair Witch Project was the first sanctioned R-rated movie.
Wait,
yeah,
that's considered mine then too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I watched that like
Well, no, because see, this is in the movie theaters. So we're going to go with in the movie theaters, right? But Allison Badley, of course, says, but I'd seen plenty others before that.
But
of course you watch plenty of rated R movies, probably on cable. And I will tell you, one of my other, celebrating the films and the film work of Corey Feldman, I probably did see the first Corey Feldman R-rated film was not Stand By Me, but one I saw on cable, which was...
Goonies.
No, not rated R.
I know.
Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
The fact that I haven't even seen that's depressing.
It's you, Jason. It's you. It's you, Jason. Okay, that's my Corey Feldman. That's lines from the movie. Yeah, okay, but Lydia, your first Corey Feldman movie ever? The Fox and the Hound.
Oh,
and Corey Feldman was the fox.
Oh,
he was the voice of the fox. He was a child actor, from back in the day. Now, you want to talk about maybe a sense of entitlement? That's probably where all that comes from with these Hollywood celebrities out there, Lydia. Now, we're not getting any comments on the Car Riders line.
Probably because no one...
Well, I should have thought before I did a math problem. Really, it's like, oh no, wait, here we go. We have a few comments. Here we go. But yeah, do the math, folks. How many hours a week?
Time yourself next time you go to pick up your kids.
Just think about it. You know, how long do you spend a week waiting in car line to pick your kids up?
Combined.
All right, so Brittany OMG's on a roll tonight. She says 1, which is less than half considering there is nothing worth listening to before drop-off. Oh, okay. Okay. What? Oh, and she's got hashtag not my radio station, hashtag screw you with 3 U's. Okay. Okay. Hey. The car riders in the morning. I'm thinking car riders in the afternoon, like for pickup, really. And she goes, I don't wait in carpool in the afternoons. I'm a mom with a job. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hashtag ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh my God. You know who we should try and have on the show?
Who's that? Forbes West?
No, that ain't nobody got time for that woman.
Oh yeah, see now you need to start making your list of like D-listers. She would definitely be.
Would she be a D-list?
She's probably now she might come on for free, but we might have to pay her $50 via PayPal. I'm not sure. Okay, so Jennifer Mays says one bell rings at 2:40, the other at 3:10. Too many, LOL. Okay, so any hours spent in car line waiting. It's just like when I used to do video editing. You'd have to do rendering, and I spent most of my life just rendering video files. And that's what it feels like waiting in line. And I don't understand, Lydia, what happened. Because back in my day, when I was a kid, there you go. Back in my day, here goes the old man and me talking back in my day. We rode bikes to school, Lydia.
I know, I'm jealous.
Well, do you think that, and this is the argument that people make, everyone's too distracted now with cell phones and the technology and everything, that it's more dangerous now out on the roads and kids are going to get hit?
Well, that and just parents care way too much about things now, I think.
Oh, you think the overly protective parents are out there right now?
Parents.
So my kid can't possibly ride a bike to school.
Nope.
But I don't understand why he's getting so fat. I just don't understand. Well, he's a little pudgy, but God, so if he rides his chubby little ass to school on a bike, somebody's gonna kidnap him. Nobody wants your fat kid. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. Nobody wants your fat kid. And I recall seeing bike racks in front of schools, and now they're being taken out. Like I've seen bike racks just hauled out of schools.
So sad.
I know, they're doing that now. And it's just, and back in my day, I had a friend, he got hit. He got hit riding his bike to school. But he's okay, even to this day.
Bravo.
Yeah, all right. So there we have it. That is one thing that we're noticing. Some things that were topical, that we were talking about, and there were some things in the news. If I can wake this dog up, can we get any? I gotta kick this dog. Abby.
Do not.
Get up, Abby. Let's do your trick. Ready? Come on. Abby, be sad. Abby, be sad. Be sad, Abby. Okay, look, she's sad.
Okay,
she's sad. Okay, you can't really see this on the podcast, but she's sad. Abby. Be sad. Abby, be sad. Oh my God. Okay, she's sad. All right, this Saturday, this is what's happening this Saturday. Free Easter picks for your pets. And we're going there, and we're bringing Abby, and we're going to try to bring your cat as well, Lydia. So if you're listening on the North Shore, they're going to have the Easter Bunny at Good Dog Legacy, and there's going to be free Easter picks. Easter portraits. And look at some of these horrific pictures that we posted here. These poor pets.
God.
Look at these scary bunny rabbits.
Ew.
Those are the scariest Easter bunny. rabbits that I've seen, but it's going to be a fur-real time with your fur friends, your furry babies, and yeah, okay, all right, there we have it. All right, so, but really, it's at this time that I want to mention the English Tea Room in downtown Covington. Now, Lydia, do we have? Can we get any of the music back on your phone? Is that at all possible?
Yes.
Can we try that? Can we try that? No, here, try this. Try plugging it in. Let's go indirect. I want to try directly indirect, and I want to direct you to the English Tea Room in downtown Covington because you deserve a taste of the elegance that awaits you. I don't understand what's going on with this thing. Why are we're not getting anything with this? Ah, yes. The English Tea Room in downtown Covington. Now serving fast cola at the English Tea Room. Well, I just want to say to all my friends out there on the North Shore and to all my future friends who want to come and visit New Orleans, go ahead and cross the pond, why don't you? I'm talking about Lake Pontchartrain. If you're on the South Shore and in New Orleans, you find yourself in New Orleans, you might want to cross the pond, that big old Lake Pontchartrain, and find some frightfully good, frightfully delicious treats awaiting you at the English Tea Room in downtown Covington. All right, so Lydia, what would you like to say about the English Tea Room in downtown Covington?
Well, what I would like to say is that I really enjoy their scones and tomato basil soup and their Paris tea. And the owner, Mr. Tim, is probably the nicest man I've ever met on the North.
He is definitely one of the nicest people we've ever met since we've been here. And, you know, you can meet Mr. Tim Lantrip over at the English Tea Room, and you're going to feel like you're buddies for life. And you really are. So what I'm saying is you need to go to the English Tea Room and check them out online, EnglishTeaRoom.com, baby. EnglishTeaRoom.com, and go ahead and set a date. Plan on stopping in the beautiful, historic downtown Covington, 734 East Rutland Street in downtown Covington, Louisiana. Yes, you can call them at 985-898-3988. What they have is a full-service breakfast and lunch and high tea. They don't do dinner, okay, but they are a Zagat-rated excellent restaurant. So if you're in the area and you're down south, and you're down for something exquisite, something out of the ordinary. Extraordinary. It is the English Tea Room downtown Covington. Okay, so theenglishtearoom.com, EnglishTeaRoom.com. Check them out, and we can share some things up at our Facebook page, Facebook.com/UU980. Oh, God, I did it again. What is wrong with me?
Neck yourself. Good job.
Okay. All right. So, Lydia, the scones that you like at the English Tea Room, right? You like the sweet ones or the savory ones?
The savory.
Right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this dog, though. Can we get the dog to be sad?
Just let the dog
Abby, be sad. I thought that she was going to do her trick. You know, she was doing it earlier, and she was, barking, and we could do that on command as I give her all the treats, and once she gets the treats, she gets tired, and she's not going to do anything.
She's tired, because her dog life is so hard.
Yeah, I know, right? So, and there she is, she's asleep again. I think the cat, you know what the problem is with this dog? Is it thinks it's a cat because it eats all of your cat's cat food, Lydia. Can we talk a little bit about that? Yeah.
The dog also eats my cats.
Lydia, what? Why are you going blue? You don't have to go blue. You don't have to say curse words.
I like it that I said it very low, but
yeah,
you
still
did. Over-exaggerated.
You did.
Over it.
No, you've seen this? You've witnessed this?
Yes, I walked into the bathroom and the dog was just sitting there, eating it out of the litter box. Oh, God. Okay, stop. No, that's disgusting.
Tootsie Rolls.
Ew.
This doggy Tootsie Rolls. They're good for the breath. I will never kiss this dog again, ever.
Have you ever?
Yes.
Why?
Here's the thing about pets. I just was not a dog person.
Yeah,
I really wasn't. And I loathed Abby. I loathed this dog. You hear me, Abby? I loathe you. I hated this dog. And so, but now I love this dog.
Yeah. You were singing to the dog in the car on our way to Florida for Christmas.
That's right. But Lydia, I was still playing hard to get. And now the dog loves me. Okay?
Oh my God.
Always leave them wanting more. There was a Crayola joke I think we had to make as well. Something in the news last week, we were talking about this. They're doing away with a Crayola color. Lydia, as a kid, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that's a little odd.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is for them to remove a Oh, what was it called? They named it like.
I don't recall. It was something about one of the colors wasn't being used enough. Is that right?
I don't know. They said that it was I don't know.
Well, I
sorry.
think now. Which color do you think it's going to be?
Oh, they already announced it.
They did.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Dandelion.
What the hell color is dandelion? Back in my day, dandelion was a flower.
It's dark yellow.
It's dark yellow. That's so stupid. Now, what did Crayola do? They started naming all their colors after foods. Is that right?
Yeah, I pretty much assume so.
And one of the colors is mac and cheese.
Yes, I agree.
And Lydia, at this time, we would like to mention that we are really trying to talk sweet and say sweet little nothings into the ears of those who are, operating the first ever in New Orleans mac and cheese festival, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah, that is
I'm
kind
so excited.
Come on now, a mac and cheese festival. Lydia, now, pretty much in Louisiana, we have a festival for everything.
Yeah, we do.
There's a crawfish festival.
There's music festival.
Yeah, and when you get a bunch of dudes together, it's sausage festival. They have the sausage festival.
They have
as
voodoo
well.
festival.
Voodoo festival as well. They don't really, it's not really they're not adhering to voodoo principles or anything. It's not a celebration of voodoo.
It's just a bunch of
Right.
drinking and music and...
Right now, I'm wondering what the mac and cheese festival is going to be like.
That is going to be amazing. I think everybody should go. But I feel like once you go, you're going to be like, oh my god, there's so many carbs here.
Lydia, why do you do that voice when you're making fun of me? I don't understand.
Oh my god.
Lydia,
there's so many
that is not
carbs
even how I
here.
sound. I don't sound like that.
Well, I mean, your voice, you just act like it. Oh my god, there's so many carbs here. Oh my god.
Lydia, why are you making fun of your father like this?
Because you make fun of me.
Well, what do you mean? I can't even do your voice. You don't have a voice. And you certainly don't sound like that.
I mean, you
Good
make fun
God.
of me whenever I get pasta. Any chance I get pasta for dinner, you immediately go for the, looks like you got enough carbs there.
Well, because you have carbs with the side of carbs with the side of carbs.
No, I do not.
Carbo loading. I mean, it's fine if you're going to go run a marathon, Lydia.
On your face.
But that's all on you. No, okay. As far as first sanctioned rated R movies, Jennifer Mays says, I wasn't sheltered. I watched whatever my dad watched. Hey! There you go. I like that. I remember renting Pulp Fiction with him. Wow.
Jeez.
And my uncle, and getting just as pissed as them over what the hell was in the damn case.
I haven't even seen Pulp Fiction.
It was a huge, it was a fun age. 9 was a fun age, she said. And Pretty Woman, was she? Oh, and Brittany OMG saw Pretty Woman at 9, I think. Wow, that's what that means. Samantha Barbie says The Butterfly Effect, which is movie starring Kelso from that 70s show. It's not worth it. Yeah, don't even. But okay, so there we have that. And I think, Lydia, you should put out, let's put out another question of the night, right? The questions of the night. What music they make. But who has the best mac and cheese on the North and South Shore? Who has the best mac and cheese in New Orleans? Is that what you want to do?
I don't know the answer to that question.
No, I know, but that's where we're going to try to find the answer. So here we go. Question of the night. We're going to go ahead and post this. So far, Lydia, but who do you think has the best on the North Shore?
I mean, I haven't tried any.
Are you going to say Piccadilly? The Piccadilly cafeterias?
No.
Okay.
But apparently on a website called Foursquare, it says that the number one best place for mac and cheese in New Orleans is Couchon Butcher.
Couchon.
Couchon?
Couchon?
Couchon Butcher.
Couchon Butcher. Couchon Boucherie. Okay, so that's in New Orleans. That's what they say.
Yes.
Okay.
And I couldn't find anything for the North.
Really? Well, that's not. Okay, so on the North Shore, though, that's what we want to ask. We want to ask who's got the best mac and cheese, just like rock and roll, baby, with the little small N. Mac and cheese, rock and roll. And this kid can certainly jam out on some mac and cheese.
Please comment the best mac and cheese.
On the North Shore?
Yes. Because there are times of where I go to a restaurant and their mac and cheese is so good, I ask for 3 of the sides of it because it can't come in a big bowl or something, so it has to just 3 little sides.
For example, who? Who does that? Who has that? Beat a roasting.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Remember?
No.
You were like, oh,
Lydia,
yeah.
I don't have fond memories of
God,
mac and cheese.
You're the worst.
Sorry. I'm trying to, save more on my hard drive
I
here.
asked for, extra mac and cheese with my mac and cheese side, and I got, 3. It wasn't enough.
Now, I'm hoping that at the mac and cheese festival,
oh my God,
they're gonna have a mac and cheese smoothie.
Oh,
you could just drink it, just
what if they just
hit that with a thick straw?
What if they have a giant pot full of just mac and cheese cooking?
What about bobbing for mac and cheese? Just dunk your whole head in.
I agree.
Giant pot. And man, but I would drink a mac and cheese smoothie.
Would you know?
Would it have pieces of pasta in it?
Yeah,
little chunks of pasta in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so good. You wouldn't? Oh my God, you wouldn't.
No.
You would.
I'd rather just eat it like a normal person.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna have a festival, you gotta be celebrating it. You can't just be out there.
Well, I mean, I feel like they're just gonna have different types of mac and cheese, like mac and cheese balls, like mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese balls. Now that's another thing. The mac and cheese squares. Didn't we see that? Those fried triangles of mac and cheese. That's a thing, a place in Independence, Louisiana, where we had something. And there's also that mac and cheese burger at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, I love that burger so much.
What was that on that again? How'd it go? How'd that burger go?
It was so good.
Was it topped with a patty?
It was
made out of mac and cheese.
It was a bread. There's a patty, and then it was
carbs,
and then it was just a little circleness of mac and cheese slapped right on the patty, and then
circleness.
Circleness, yes. That new word.
Circleness.
What was it?
What were you going to say?
Oh, there is such a thing as mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese burrito?
No, but that should be a thing already, right?
Was it a mac and cheese bun? I saw somebody make a bun out of mac and cheese and then eat a hamburger with it.
Oh my God.
Now see, that's good because then you replace those carbs for the other.
Replace carbs with carbs. That's how he sees it.
There you go. So if people are, listening right now, oh look, Brittany OMG says Berrytown Produce in Hammond. Lydia, you will have to skip school with TC Elliott.
Yeah.
People come on Friday just for the Mac. It's served from 11 to 2. I like what she called it, the Mac.
The Mac.
Yeah, okay, so that's good. Well, look, okay, Berrytown Produce, that's in Hammond, Louisiana. Yeah.
Okay, so I found the thing. It's mac and cheese spring rolls.
What? Oh my God, that looks delicious. All right, Lydia, share that at Dad Max with the Facebook page.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Where'd you get that? Where's that from?
My friend posted it.
Is that like a Pinterest? Is that like a Pinterest picture?
I don't know. It's on a Instagram page called Eat for Cheap.
Eat for Cheap?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cheap, it says, the bio says, cheap, good food for under $15.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wow.
So what is it in the spring? It's just mac and cheese on the spring roll.
Oh my God, I found a mac.
This is like food porn for Lydia. This mac and cheese is really, she's like,
I found on the page.
Lydia, what are you looking at there? Nothing. I'm not looking at anything.
I found a mac and patty.
Uh-huh.
A juicy seasoned beef stacked with house mac and cheese on sourdough. Look at it.
Wow.
It's beautiful. I want it.
That's too much.
I want it.
That's too much.
There's so much mac and cheese on this page. Oh my God. If you really love food like me, go to Eat for Cheap on Instagram.
Okay. So
yeah, look. These are mac and cheese spring rolls.
And it's nothing but mac and cheese in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has smoked Gouda dipping sauce.
Wow. Holy crap. There you go. All right. So, Brittany OMG says that she's going to save you some.
Thank you.
Of the Berrytown Produce mac and cheese. And I just got a news story that oh gosh. Some news stories here. 2 arrested at Covington Massage Parlor. Okay, so there we have latest news. Just breaking news, folks. Forget the weather and everything and the possible flooding in the area last night. There was 2 Chinese women were arrested. Oh no. Okay, so this is Wang and Yao. Wang and Yao were arrested for a little, maybe something to do with Wang. I think it was more Wang than should have been there. But thanks for the news. People are sending us that as well and posting up at the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/dadmax. with TC and Lydia. Getting a lot of comments right now on the mac and cheese, Lydia. And, one of the things that you love at the English tea room kind of reminds me of mac and cheese. Boy, if they did a mac and cheese there, huh, Lydia? Oh, yeah. Okay, but you like that, what is it, the shepherd's pie?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you always get?
Yeah.
Well, I recently had that for the first time. And,
no, you did not.
Yeah, I did. And it was absolutely delicious. Oh, we went without you. No, we went without you. I've had shepherd's pie before, but not the English tea room shepherd pie.
That is a lie.
No.
Stop, you sit on a throne of lies. Stop lying.
Okay. We went without you, though, Lydia.
Hey, you know who's a D-list celebrity?
Who?
Carrot Top.
We could get Carrot Top.
Yeah, let's
we
get
could totally
Carrot
get Carrot Top.
He would love this.
He would. Oh, God. But you know what? He can't use props on this show. Oh. Jennifer Mays says my kitchen is the best place that has the best mac and cheese on the North Shore.
Over.
She says I get overly disappointed when I get mac and cheese. It's not fair. And she says I'll gladly make you some anytime and any way you want it.
Oh my God, yes.
So you hear this, Lydia?
Yes.
You're like becoming a D-list celebrity now.
Yes.
People are actually
I want all the mac and cheese.
We also want to take some of your pets' pictures, but if you don't have any Easter pics of your pets, well, shame on you. You could go this Saturday, actually, and get that done at Good Dog Legacy here in Covington. And we're going to go. And Lydia, I wanted to this weekend, but I thought you might have been upset. I was going to try to surprise you for your birthday and get your cat's haircut. Like, your cat has, like, really long hair.
Yeah.
And, like, your cat makes,
hairballs.
Just like a factory. Just
She threw one up on my bed today, actually.
Factory precision hairballs. And so I wanted to get her trimmed, like, sheared. Like, I want her to look like a lion, like, to have the mane and everything.
Oh
Why are you so against that?
Because my cat will look so ugly.
No, she won't. And
Yes,
it'll put her
she
in her
will.
place, and she'll know who's boss, and she'll stop doing the bad cat things that she does.
Bad cat.
Now, Abby, be sad. Abby! This dog, I don't understand. Okay, so the dog is not really... So as far as D-list celebrities, Lydia, who do you want to get? Who do you aspire to have?
I mean, I don't aspire to have him, but I'm just saying, oh my God. I can't.
Jaleel White?
Yeah.
Okay. That reminds me. I thought certainly the Crayola color that was going to go was white, Lydia. Because who uses white?
That's
like that is like I could use dandelion. I could use that Crayola color, dark yellow, whatever.
Oh my God!
But
guess who
white
showed up for D-list celebrities.
Oh, God.
Corey Feldman.
Who's number 13 on the list? Corey baby.
Feldman.
Corey baby. You're on the D-list celebrities.
And like the little description it says is child star Corey Feldman wants you to forget his past.
Oh no, Corey! Come on, we could talk movies. We just want to talk movies. That's all. But wait, what rank was he? Was he below or was he below Jaleel White, Urkel?
No, he was above.
He was above by one.
You know who's above?
Hey, Corey, you're beating out Urkel, man.
You know who's above Corey Feldman?
Who's that?
Joey Fatone.
Kelly Fatlin from the Backstreet Boys.
From
he was the fat one, right?
his NSYNC days.
Oh, NSYNC. All right, I get those two confused.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of them. That wasn't really my scene, man. But okay, so these are some of these are the D-listers you want to, because I'm telling you, we could try to have some of these guests on.
These aren't people that I want. I'm just like,
well, who do you want? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I don't know.
We know who all the D-listers are, Lydia.
I don't.
Well, take some time.
That's why I'm trying to look.
You want to skip school one day and learn?
Yes.
I think that's more important than
that is more important than what I'm learning.
What you're learning.
Oh my God! Guess who's D-list? Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
We could get that guy.
We could get that guy.
We have so many Florida connections too.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll make that happen. I don't know. Who would you like to see on this podcast by phone? And really, all that is, it's a 5 to 8 minute phone conversation.
David Hasselhoff.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh my God, he was in the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, see, that's why we can't get him.
Why?
He's still riding that high of being in the SpongeBob movie.
But he's
still because he'll still cite that as he's like, I was in the SpongeBob movie. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do.
He's
your podcast.
number 19 D-list celebrity.
That's because he's almost off the D-list celebrity. See, that SpongeBob movie, dropped him on the list there. Lydia's getting way too excited over D-list celebrities.
Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh God! Now, Lydia, do you have a Twitter account? Do you have a Twitter account? You could get Malcolm not in the middle, but on the show.
Oh my God, he looks the same.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God, I would be so happy if we could.
You just like him because he's a bad boy.
No.
It's
I like
Malcolm
him
in the
because
Middle.
of the show.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And the thing, is the other great character of that show.
Was it
the dad? Right?
Yeah, Bryan Cranston, but he's
Bryan
not a D-list.
Cranston. And we'll never get him because of Breaking Bad.
Didn't he just win like an award or something?
I think he was nominated for an Academy Award. So we will never ever have him on our show.
But like we want to have him. Just
that'd be great. Just if he
hit us up.
If he had only been known for Hal on Malcolm in the Middle, maybe we could have had him.
But then he wouldn't have been so famous.
But don't you
Heisenberg would have been a
Oh well, I mean, now here's the thing. In both of those characters, Heisenberg and Hal, Walter White and Hal, he's a dad in both of those.
Yeah.
But his role as Hal is one of the most, I think, beloved TV sitcom, I guess, dads of all time. Don't you think, Lydia?
Yes.
I mean, that's just one thing. He made that show, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so much. It was kind of like how when The Simpsons first started, it was all about Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
But then it became about Homer.
Yeah.
And a part of me as a dad, I get a little unnerved at how I see dads portrayed on television and movies. We're just idiots, basically. We're just sort of comic relief.
You drink beer, you sit around, and the wife does. Oh my God,
Lydia.
Jesus, what did I just say?
You said
the work?
The wife does the work.
I'm so sorry.
Why, Lydia?
Yes,
what do you mean?
I'm so sorry.
I do declare, Lydia.
I feel so embarrassed.
See, Lydia, you understand when they were talking about doing away with the colors from Crayola? The white one was going to go away. And there were people on the North Shore who were upset about that. I'm just going to say that and leave that there.
Oh, wait, I guess...
Why they got to get rid of the white color in Crayola box?
I get so embarrassed whenever, I say something grammatically incorrect, because I remember one time on the old radio show, I said, do good.
Do good.
And you looked at me and you said, yeah, do good.
Do good.
And I was just like, what?
Do well, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know it's Goodwill now. Wait, Goodwill.
Goodwill, boy, you are just.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry,
Lydia. No more green tea for you this evening.
Man.
All right. So there we have it. I thought I was going to get Abby to do her trick and be sad on the radio. Abby, be sad. Abby, be sad. No, she's not going to do anything. Just Starla. I just woke her up. God, I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. All right. So, Lydia, we're getting near and near the end of the podcast, and I have to remind everyone before we leave. Now, we are giving away, are you ready for this? A USB turntable from Second and Charles.
Woohoo!
That's right. Lydia, I think it's so odd. I would have never thought that my kid one day was going to be into vinyl and collecting records.
Well, I mean, everything from the past is coming back.
So how many records would you say you have in your collection?
Well, now thanks to you giving me a bunch of your old ones.
I didn't give those to you. I loaned those to you.
No, they're mine now. They're mine till I have a kid, so I could give them to my kid.
No.
Yep,
You don't understand the principle of vinyl. You don't understand how it works. It's okay. You'll learn. But you have
they're
to...
mine. You're not having them
You have to create your own collection. You have to create your own collection. No, actually, some of the records in my collection were passed down to me from my parents. And so that's what I'm doing to you. But as far as new vinyl, you're still out there buying that.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, you could probably get a new record for $7.95. I mean, seriously, $7.95. But now they're like, how much is a record, Lydia? How much?
$20.
Well, at least. And I know you price them.
One vinyl for that comes with 2 records. That's $40.
That's called a double LP.
Okay, sorry, God, you don't educate me on these things. It's your fault.
A vinyl that comes with 2 records? I'm sorry, Lydia. They do well. They do good.
Shut up. Oh
Yes,
my God. Stop.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want to try out this USB turntable, and I think we could do that on the show because I'm going to post this up too up at the Facebook page. What's that?
I just found another deal celebrity.
Oh, here we go. D-Lister's Delight with Lydia.
Oh my God, it's one of my favorite too. Rob Schneider.
We're never going to get Rob Schneider.
I want Rob Schneider, please.
Unless we're going to talk about vaccinations. We're not going to get Rob Schneider on this show.
I would love
Lydia, I'm asking you to aim a little lower on your D-listers.
This says D-list celebrities.
Lowest of the D. Now look, do you have a Twitter account? Start tweeting some of these people and see, you could get... Corey Feldman hit me back in 20 minutes. I mean, he was pretty Johnny on the spot with that.
What?
Damn, Lydia. Lydia just...
Sick bird from a 13-year-old.
Probably because he wasn't doing anything.
I should shut up, though, because I could get sued.
Okay, so I'm posting right now at 5 minutes to 9 o'clock here. I'm posting. You can win this from Second and Charles. Thanks to Second and Charles for offering up the prizes and being one of the proud sponsors of this show, right? And giving you a chance to win, because you're not just a winner just for listening to this podcast or this radio show. Oh, no. We're actually going to put some prizes in your hands. It doesn't matter where you live. You can live anywhere in the world. We'll mail it to you, okay?
Yeah.
But you got to go like our page. If you like our page, and you could share this about the turntable, you're qualified for a chance to win. And we will announce the winners on May Day, May 1st.
And what I would like to say is just like to my friends or like classmates that are listening to this, Facebook is not lame, okay? Just go like the page. My God.
Yeah, why won't they go like the page? Who's not like? Who is?
Well, no, they like a bunch of kids now are thinking that Facebook is lame because like old.
Well,
people
it's true because old people have ruined Facebook for everybody.
But I mean, come on, guys, you could win a turntable. Like, isn't that legitness?
Yeah. It is, I guess.
Crickets.
So, Lydia, I heard your girl's getting a reality TV show.
What?
The Cash Me Outside girl's getting her own reality TV show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's painful. So thanks for the prizes, Second and Charles. And you could cash this podcast outside or inside, and we're going to put some prizes in your hands. So I say thanks for the prizes, Second and Charles in Covington, and to English Tea Room in downtown Covington, Fest Cola, for keeping us, with hydrated with the fizzy lifting drinks. And your chance to win, you go and you share right now at facebook.com/DadMax with TC and Lydia. Okay, so Lydia, invite your friends for more. And look, we have the home theater room here. We've got chairs, empty chairs. We want an audience one day. Get your friends in here.
No, we don't. What are you talking about? We don't have we don't have chairs out for people to come sit. No, we don't.
Okay.
I mean, we do. I would love to have some of my friends, but like, I feel like I couldn't trust some of them. I feel like they would just yell out like.
They would, and that would be okay. They would be the peanut gallery. Okay, so share and win, or share, qualify for a chance to win, and like our page. And that's how you win a new USB turntable, okay?
You know, I just realized we should have one night where we do the podcast like in the summer, and we get like pizza and soda and like stuff that like kids want to eat.
Yeah, we could do that. In fact, actually, I wanted to say this. The Second and Charles here in Covington, they want us to go do a live show. So that is coming up soon as well. But we are booked and we've got to go. And I think maybe we should, you're going to end with this. Okay, so we're going to end. We always love doing a podcast, and at the end of every podcast, we like to just
jam
dance.
Out.
Because a family that raves together
stays together.
Well, raves together, really.
With excision.
Okay, so here we go. Let's do this. Okay, so this is like we're live in the club. Thanks for listening to Dad Max, everybody. Dad Max with TC and Lydia. Lydia, you can sign off.
Okay, thank you so much for listening, guys.
Woo! Yeah, we're live in the club right now. All right. Family that raves together, embrace the dadness.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to sound like a
Come on, Corey.
but I'm really going to miss you guys when the show's over.
Get up, Corey Feldman. He's passed out in the corner on the floor. Dad Max, yo.